Slicing the ball can be a really effective tool, but in this video today, I'm going to show you some times when slicing is not a good idea. Good. So the first example of when it's not good to slice is if you are trying to rush your opponent. So right now, I'm hitting cross court back to my opponent, but if I want to try to win the point or put pressure on her, it won't be as good if I slice like I did there, because it's not a fast shot. It's giving her a lot more time to get to the ball. So again, if I'm rallying cross court to her, it might be okay to slice because I'm not necessarily trying to rush her. I'm just playing very consistent spec tennis. But if I want to change direction of the ball, so again, if I'm rallying to the side that she's on, then slice is good. I'm just trying to play consistent and wait for that opportunity. But when she gives me that opportunity and then I slice it, I'm giving her so much time to get that shot back. So if I'm trying to develop that point, I'm hitting the ball cross court, waiting for an opportunity, it's okay to slice because I'm not necessarily trying to rush my opponent. But then when I feel like I get that opportunity to be able to change direction, watch how slicing the ball just gives her a lot of time to get to it. So it's not an effective attacking shot in the sense that it's not taking away time from her. Versus if I can switch to a topspin or a flat shot on my attack, then I'm giving her a lot less time to be able to get there. So I might slice the ball to develop the point, but then if I'm trying to take away time from her, I want to go flatter or potentially with topspin. Another example of when you do not want to slice the ball is if your opponent is an aggressive mover and they're standing at the net. Now, if you're able to slice lob, then that could be okay. But we're talking about medium height, slice shots are not going to work very well against an aggressive person at the net. So my opponent hits the ball to me. If I slice it, that gives her so much time to step in and take that ball at a high point, which I don't want. This is because a slice is a slow shot, right? So she can just step in and have the easiest volley because I set her up for that. Versus if I can hit it flatter or with a little bit of topspin, I can increase the speed of my shot and it makes it harder for her to get right on top of the net to finish with that volley. If you're playing against somebody who's not aggressive with their feet, you might get away with slicing at them if they're at the net because they're just waiting for that ball to come to them. But if you're playing somebody more aggressive, then you're really going to get yourself in trouble by slicing unless you're lobbing the ball. So again, the two times that you do not want to slice are if you are trying to take away time from your opponent, because a slice is a slow shot. So maybe I'm changing direction of the ball, trying to take away time, put them under pressure, not a good time to slice. The second instance is if my opponent is at the net and they're aggressively moving forward to pursue the volley. I do not want to slice, but instead I want to give them something faster so they can't close as tight on the net.